What's up guys, this is Shukesh Punik from Gadgets Portal and today I have with me the all new Motorola Moto E. According to the company, this phone is water splash resistant and I'm going to do a water test on the smartphone. Not only just splash of water, but I'll also dump this phone under water and let's see what happens. This phone is a damn good looking phone and the most interesting part is there is no IP certification to this phone. The USB port is open and you will see that on other devices like the Galaxy S5, the USB port is secured under a door and this phone is IP67 certified. Now the company never says that the Moto E is waterproof, so I should not actually dump this phone underwater. The headphone port is also open, though you will also get the same open headphone port on the S5. Now most of the waterproof or water resistant devices have got sealed back panel, but the back panel of this Moto E is removable. The battery is though sealed, so that may help. The back panel is actually firmly attached to the phone, so that sounds good. Now this is a perfectly working phone, there is no issue with it and the performance is excellent for the price of this device. It's available at only $6,999 at Flipkart and you can get it at around $129 in the US. Now most of the waterproof devices have got poor ear speaker and also loudspeakers, but the ear speaker and the loudspeaker of this Moto E are excellent. They are loud and clear enough. Now before I start, I want to mention again that this phone is not waterproof or water resistant, so you should not do what I am doing. The company doesn't approve this, so if anything happens, you will not get covered under warranty. Now let's get started and let's see what happens. The screen is basically responsive to water, so there is nothing to worry about. Everything seems okay and Moto E is handling the water splash very nicely, I think. In this way you can wash your Moto E and keep it clean. One thing I should mention here that underwater the screen doesn't work, but the good thing is there is some oleophobic coating on the screen of this phone and that's why there is no water standing on the screen. Well, seems like this phone has restarted and there is some water in the USB port. That might be the reason. Well, water is coming out from here and this phone is restarting, so still this phone is alive. I think it's working. I don't know whether water has entered the battery compartment and I'll check that out. Well, the phone has restarted again, so I think there is something wrong happening here. Well, the phone is taking a very long time to switch on and there is definitely something wrong, so I don't suggest you to do what I have done. Now as I mentioned before, I am going to completely immerse this phone under water and check what happens. The phone still hasn't completed the switching on process. After waiting for a long time, I have removed the back cover and found some water here. So the phone is basically not waterproof, not even water splash resistant. Well guys, the good news is the phone is working again and I have actually wiped clean the water from the back cover. Now seems like there is nothing wrong with this phone and as I promised before, I am going to completely immerse this phone under water and check what happens. I am going to take the risk just for you guys and I hope that you will like this video and also share this with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, etc. Well, here you go guys, the phone is underwater and still the screen is on and it isn't working because underwater, as I mentioned before, screen doesn't work, but still this phone is working nice. Well guys, there is a bad news, the phone is not working. The power key is taking so much time to turn on the display and the display is also completely dead. There is no response from this, and overall this phone is not usable anymore. If I am lucky, I can try this phone out, and after a few days this phone may restart working, but at this moment the display digitizer is not working, so never ever drop this phone into water thinking that this is a waterproof phone. Now let's remove the back cover and let's see what has happened there. Well, the water has spilled all over the back cover and reached the battery. So not only the USB port but also the back cover is not sealed properly. Another interesting thing I have found here, guys, the memory card as well as the SIM card too are not getting detected. So there might be some water into those slots as well. Well guys, if you have found my effort very interesting and helpful, then you can buy this Moto E using the links in the description below. In this way I may get some referral fees, and you can also subscribe to this channel and also share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, etc. So that's all for now guys. Thanks for watching and keep in touch.